Hel, the goddess of death and ruler of the underworld in Norse mythology, is a unique and significant figure. She's the daughter of the trickster god Loki and the giantess Angrboda, and has two brothers of even more unusual nature, Fenrir, the great wolf, and Jörmungandr, the world-encircling Midgard serpent. Together, they form a trio of powerful and often ominous beings within the mythology. The realm Hel governs shares her name, which in Old Norse means concealed place or the underworld. It is often described as a cold, misty, gloomy place where those who did not die in battle or with notable honor are sent after death. Unlike the glorious halls of Valhalla, where warriors are celebrated, Hel's domain is for those who meet a less heroic end. Hel's physical depiction is quite striking and symbolic. She is often portrayed as half alive and half dead, visually representing her role as a bridge between the living and the deceased. This duality makes her a complex character, embodying the inevitability and finality of death, while also caring for those who have passed on. Her personality? Well, that's a bit harder to pin down. The sources don't give us a lot of personal detail. She's often portrayed as a stern and unyielding ruler, which you'd kind of expect from someone in charge of the dead. But there's also a sense of fairness and inevitability about her, a recognition that death comes to all, regardless of status or valor. One of the notable stories involving Hel is the death of Baldr, the god of light and purity, a death instigated by Hel's father Loki, probably to nobody's great surprise. Following Baldr's death, the gods attempt to retrieve him from Hel. She agrees to release Baldr only if every entity in the universe weeps for him, all but one giantess, believed to be Loki in disguise, mourn Baldr, thus binding him to remain in Hel until after the apocalyptic events of Ragnarök. Through Hel, Norse mythology addresses themes of death and the afterlife in a way that differs from the reward-punishment contrast seen in many other cultures. Hel embodies the natural cycle of life and death, overseeing a realm that is a necessary and unremarkable part of the Norse cosmology. Her presence in the mythology brings a sobering reminder of mortality and the inescapable reach of death.